Monday. The day Jesus arrived in Jerusalem, the adventure nearly over. That night he hadn't slept. Dreams and premonitions made him tired and emotional, and that's why Jesus wept. He wasn't scared of dying. He'd made that commitment, fulfilling the old prophecy. His bargain he had kept. He was due some satisfaction, but he was deeply troubled, and that's why Jesus wept. Was this his true destiny? Or could he still make changes? Someone else's nightmare into which he'd stepped. Damage, limitation couldn't save the situation, and that's why Jesus wept. In his dream he saw the Crusades and all the wars that would follow, declared in his name. When he thought he'd been direct, love thy neighbour, do not kill, turn the other cheek, and that's why Jesus wept. He saw the Inquisition and the burning of the saints, the conversion of the innocents he swore he would protect, and he saw them bless the bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima, and that's why Jesus wept. Though Peter would betray him, he made him the rock on which he built his church to sort of keep him in his stead. A man about to die is allowed some confusion, and that's why Jesus wept. He thought of his disciples, especially of Judas, the job that was ordained for him and the reward he would collect. He saw him in the tree with the silver coins around him, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he thought about the good times when he turned the tables over, chastised the money lenders and earned the boys' respect. He was proud of godly anger, but ashamed of manly temper, and that's why Jesus wept. Rumours started flying about water into wine, sight to the blind that he could even raise the dead. The biggest miracle was that everyone believed it, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he mused on human nature, how fickle were the public, so ready to accept him, so quick now to reject. Where were the 5,000 that he fed with loaves and fishes? And that's why Jesus wept. In his dream he saw a garden with all his friends asleep. He walked away the hours until the morning crept. He wondered, would the nails hurt? Would he be man enough? And that's why Jesus wept. Was he supposed to bear it like a man or like a god? Would tears show weakness or a strength by their effect? Would they be viewed as compassion or self-pity? And that's why Jesus wept. Then he saw his houses burning on both sides of the border, saw the guilty suffer with the guiltless and the rest. And when he called his name, he knew he couldn't help them, and that's why Jesus wept. He saw two armies marching, he heard their crucifixes reduced to superstitious beauty jangling round their necks. He heard his name intoned when they lowered their companions, and that's why Jesus wept. Then he thought about his mother and the stories she had told him, who filled his dreams with angels and put voices in his head. Then the scent of pine trees made him think of dear old Joseph, and that's why Jesus wept. That's why Jesus wept.